Why does our year begin in January? Who decided that? It's the middle of winter, everything's dead, it's cold, we're putting on jackets. It has to do with the god Janus, the ancient Roman deity of new beginnings. Springtime, the month of Abib, Exodus 13:4, is when the scriptural New Year takes place. The end of March and the beginning of April. We're determining that by the cycle of the sun from what we call spring equinox back to spring equinox. Why do our months begin arbitrarily? And why do some have 30 days, some 31? And why is there a leap day in February? That's because the last month, even on the Roman calendar, used to be Februarius. Some men wanted more days to be added to the month named after them. Thus we have July named after Julius Caesar, and August named after Augustus Caesar. The scriptural calendar, by the moon, the months are either 29 or 30 days rotating, and that's because the lunar cycle is an average of 29.5 days from new moon to new moon. The word month and moon are related in English and also in Greek. The book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus chapter 43, that said the month gets its name from the moon, and the moon determines the feast days. Psalm 104:19 says he appointed the moon for Moedim, feasts or appointed times. The moon does what the sun cannot do, but the sun does what the moon cannot do. So the sun does not just determine the year, but it also determines the beginning and the ending of a day. The sunset begins the night, sunrise begins the day. Then we get down to the hours, and the hours are determined by the position of the sun in the sky. Each time the sun would hit a different increment in the sky, you would have a particular hour of the day, and the hours would fluctuate depending upon the season of the year. I tell people if the year and the month and the day and the hour can all be found by looking at the heavens, why are we looking for the week and the weekly cycle in the Gregorian/Julian/American calendar? Why? 4 times 7 is 28, right? And so there are 28 days that fit nicely into the either 29 or 30 day month. So you have 4 weeks in each month, and then you have a new moon period of 24 or 48 hours left over. Very simple. You just look up, you know which day of the week you're in, you know when the Shabbat is. This is what Yahweh himself ordained in the book of beginnings. The heavenly lights tell time. They're markers for signs, seasons, days, and years.